Good morning, Rotarians of District 5030. It is a great pleasure to speak to you today a little bit about my Rotary Exchange experience and how it changed my life and inspired me to continue on to the next step of Rotary, Rotaract. My name is Andrew Walker and I completed my youth exchange in Izmir, Turkey, some 6,000 miles away, which was quite impressive considering that it was my first time abroad. I am a junior with a double major in global studies and international business at Arizona State University. Here I am currently serving my second term as the president of ASU Rotaract and will be District 5510's District Rotaract representative for the 2013-2014 Rotary year. I am also a varsity rower and the incoming vice president for the ASU Men's Rowing Club, and serve as the internal philanthropy chairman for my fraternity Delta Tau Delta. I am looking forward to finishing my undergraduate career as I plan to continue my work with Rotary as an ambassadorial scholar next year through District 5510. The day Rotary entered my life was almost 6 years ago in 2007 when I attended my first youth exchange meeting at Tahoma High School to hear about the exchange program, and it was August 24th, 2008 when I got on a plane bound for Turkey. There I landed, wide-eyed and jet-lagged, and panicked to see which set of parents out of the group meeting us there were mine. I hit the jackpot. At the airport I was greeted by Seyhan and Erkan owner, who with the help of a translator told me that I would be spending the next 2 weeks in Çeşme, Turkey's equivalent of the Hamptons at their seaside villa. But during the year it was not the fact that I had a well-to-do host family that made my experience so memorable. It was the fact that from day one, Seyhan and Erkan, my Turkish parents, called me their son. I had a host brother Berke, who was 5 at the time, and my sister Darren Sue was on exchange in Lancaster, Ohio. Our housekeeper Murvet was like a second Turkish mom to me, and I thank her for most of my knowledge of the Turkish language, or at least what I can still remember. Over the course of the year, I traveled all over Turkey, made friends from around the world, experienced the best of my host country, and came in contact for the first time with an organization that I would later become a part of, Rotaract. I saw an organization that was large, much like the Rotary clubs, but was made up of people that were closer to my age, and I thought to myself, why does the experience have to end when I return home in July? How can I continue being involved with Rotary through Rotaract? In 2010, when I came to ASU, I immediately began looking for the Rotaract Club, which was difficult to find, and it took several emails to Craig Nelson asking how I start a club when I was eventually contacted by the club's president. Now, to make a long story short, I entered into the club, took the title of vice president just to give me a little credibility as I went around reconnecting with Rotary clubs in the Tempe area. Now in 2013, my club has grown from 4 to 15 active members, is connected and funded by 5 sponsor clubs, and we serve with several local organizations on a regular basis. We will also be hosting the first United States-based Rotaract round trip this summer from May 31st to June 10th for 6 international Rotaractors, and I'll leave it to Craig to give you all a little more information on that if there are any questions. All of this has been because of my experience as Rotary Youth Exchange student. I think if the exchange students are shown that there is more to Rotary than just the exchange program, and at times some boring Rotary meetings, that there is in fact something that they can relate to in terms of age and experience, I think that's something that they'll want to be a part of. I asked myself at the end of my exchange, like I'm sure most exchange students ask, how can I go abroad again? Rotaract provides these opportunities through round trips, GSE teams, the Ambassadorial Scholar Program, and Peace Fellows. Interact may be great for high school students, but as exchange students, we begin to view the world from a more global perspective and want something more out of life than the average high school student desires. I think if the students are provided the opportunity to hear from Rotaractors during their exchange, they can be as inspired as I was to stay a part of the Rotary family. Now, as it goes with most presidents from Rotary, I could speak for hours, but unfortunately I am not there on stage to avoid the hook. So with that, I would like to thank Craig Nelson and the District Conference Organizing Committee for giving me the opportunity to share my experience with you today and I wish you all a happy conference and a very happy Rotary New Year. Thank you.